concerns about the business of your art portfolio? Yeah.
Man, I think the hardest lesson has been really staying like, art is cathartic, right? It's a craft. It's something that you pour your heart into. And one of the things that I tend to have these two sides to my brain. I run a startup too. I have a startup called Reach Pathways. It's an AI-powered tool that is basically fun LinkedIn with gamification for young people. We launched in July, just cost 40,000 users across the country, raised $2 million for that. So I'm very good about that switch is on and this one's off. But you have to have both switches running in art. But you have to think about art as a business. You have to think about like pricing your work. But sometimes in doing that, it can lead to and take away from creativity. And so the challenge is how do you stay in that, that mode and mind frame of being a creative person while still thinking about the aspects of running a business too. You need to understand that even if you have a wonderful, honest, ethical, dope gallerist, you still need to understand the process of the business. I mean, as she mentioned, like being able to tell your story, being able to get on stage, being able to open your mouth. I meet so many artists who have amazing work, but are just so like locked in, not being able to tell their stories. It's a struggle. And similar to art, the other thing too is even when you get stuck in those moments and get this painter's block, you have to keep going. You have to find a way to push through. There's a stat: 90% of startups fail because the founders quit. I would say the same thing is true for artists. 90% of artists fail because they quit, not because they don't have the talent. They just stop.